Hey, this is Jon Johnson, your curious reader, and I just finished a book by Gary Vaynerchuk, 12 and a Half Steps. Reading this book with a group of people from work, and so far it has been a pretty good book in my opinion. I've spent a lot of time absorbing Gary's information over the past, I don't know, probably 7 to 10 years. Huge fan of the guy. I don't listen to him daily anymore because I've absorbed a lot of what he's been trying to teach and preach. And so it was more important for me to utilize what he teaches rather than to just continue listening to his information. But overall, this is a good book. In my opinion, it should have been titled Gary V 2021 because he's giving you his thoughts and opinions on a lot of things that are going on currently in 2021. But of course, putting his Gary V spin on it. But overall, this book is very important in my opinion because it just speaks a lot on emotional intelligence. Uh, it's on 12 and a half different emotion that Gary uses to deploy in different areas of his work life. Um, and these things are very important when it comes to how he decides to deal with every single situation. Uh, when you listen to his content and when you read the book, every single question that is approached towards him always comes down to, okay, my first step is to deploy this emotion, and then once I've thought about this emotion, how that is attached to it, either empathy or niceness or candor or what emotion should I be using towards this, then he can figure out how to actually speak towards it as well, the situation. So overall, very good book. The first half of the book, he spends pretty much going over the different emotions and personality traits. The second half of the book, he spends answering, I don't know, 30 to 50 different inter office questions I mean, if you work in an office all the way from the bottom of the ladder to the top of the ladder, whether you new hire or your CEO, he's answering questions on how you can be able to help deal with situations that may come up in that office. Um, I would say I would recommend this book for anyone that is working in some sort of inter-office situation, anyone who's thinking about becoming an entrepreneur or not. He answers questions from people that are 10 years old all the way up to 60, 70 years old. So uh, if you like Gary Vee, if you like his content, definitely read the book. I listened to the audiobook, which made it much better because he actually spoke in the audiobook. And if you know Gary Vee, he likes to go on tangents. So if something sparked him when he was reading it, he would start going on a tangent that wasn't even in the book. He was just thinking off the top of his head in the audiobook. So overall, recommend the book, recommend the author, and I hope you enjoy.